event. It is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Team number 1, accompanied by longtime Rock and Roll Express partner of Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson. Total combined weight, 430 pounds. First, from Atlanta, Georgia, Wildfire, Tommy Riggs. And one half of the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton.
It's certainly great to see Robert Gibson back here. It's going to be several months before Robert can compete. Let's see the Starrcade stat on this team, if we may. Rich from Atlanta, Morton from Nashville, Tennessee. Of course, the Freebirds are the ones that injured Robert's knee. He had that major reconstructive surgery. And this is the first time Robert Gibson has been back in the ring since that fateful night with the Freebirds.
I think trouble's on its way.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, accompanied to the ring by their number 1 roadie and best friend from Bass Street, USA, in Atlanta, Georgia, the greatest rock and roll band of all time, the Fabulous Freebirds.
Fabulous Freebirds making their way to the ring with their number 1 roadie, Little Richard. Let's take a look at the Starrcade stats for this duo. They're the former World Tag Team Champions. They say they're the greatest rock and roll band of all time. I don't really believe that. Paul's got all their albums, I understand.
Now, why don't you believe that they're the greatest rock and roll band of all time?
Because I called Dick Clark and asked him.
Oh, please.
There's your buddy, the gopher.
He's not a gopher, he's a roadie. And thanks for all your help in that interview with the skyscraper.
What do you want me to do, come over there and pull you out of the crow's nest?
Why didn't you?
I have better sense.
Mr. Broadcast Partner, let me ask you this. How many legs has Bruce Springsteen broken? How many people has MC Hammer put in a hospital? Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with wrestling?
These are the greatest rock and roll singers of all time.
The next thing you're going to do, you're going to want to plug the Freebird Christmas album.
Yes, I would like to mention that in all their great songs.
You know, fans, it's great to be here in the Kiel. This crowd is just rabid here. Of course, the Kiel opened in 1934, and it will soon be torn down, we understand, sometime in '91 to build a new arena right here in this very location. So this, in all probability, will be the very last major wrestling event ever held in this historic facility as Ricky Morton starts out against Jimmy Jam Garvin.
Isn't it terrible that Ricky Morton has to team with Tommy Rich instead of Robert Gibson? And these are the guys responsible for it, too.
Side headlock by Garvin, but not for long as Ricky Morton shoots him off. Good leapfrog by Ricky. Taking him all the way over. And nails Hayes. Drop kick by Garvin. The birds' feathers are flying here. Little Richard was drop kicked off the apron. And Morton and Rich are cooking here in the early going of this contest.
Well, now, why did they have to go pick on little Richard Marley, huh? The Freebirds are being sportsmen. They haven't gone and beat up Robert Gibson, even though he's immobile and on crutches. Rich and Morton teaming together, please.
Little Richard's a real pain in the neck. And a lot of people have an even lower opinion of him.
Oh, that's very cute.
Well, he has no business being out here. He's not a manager.
Then why is Robert Gibson out here?
He was invited here by World Championship Wrestling.
Oh.
Michael Hayes with that foot.
Wham!
And a chop on Ricky Morton. Hayes follows him in with a right hand. Nice reversal of the Irish whip. And inverted atomic drop by Ricky Morton on Michael Hayes. And the baritone will be a tenor before this one is said and done. Hayes' lead singing duties may be numbered.
Watch out behind you!
Hayes nailed by Gibson. And his head then rammed into the post by Ricky Morton.
He's going to pay for that. He is really going to pay for that. I told you before, I think it's a big mistake for Robert Gibson to be out at ringside. If the Freebirds can get him when he's healthy, imagine what they're going to do to a guy that's on crutches.
Nobody would stoop that low to somebody on crutches, Paul. Not even.
You don't think so?
Well, I would like to think not.
Yeah.
Have a little class.
Freebirds have no class. They're dirty, rotten, lousy, stinking, miserable individuals, and that's why I like them.
Michael Hayes with a chop on Ricky Morton. And the inspirational leader of the Freebirds now taking over on Morton. Missed with a knee drop, though. And now that may be the advantage. You heard Ricky Morton say, Robert, this is for you.
What in the world?
There's music to our ears. It's a stereo. Figure 4. I don't think they had it on long enough to really inflict the punishment they would have liked to have.
That's disgusting. That was terrible. Double teaming at its worst. And you think the Freebirds are terrible people. You know, here we are in the Christmas season. Why can't Rich and Morton just turn the other cheek?
Well, Jimmy Garvin taunting Tommy Wildfire Rich. Rich was a former world champion, won the championship in '81. He was 1978 Rookie of the Year, so in his 3rd year in the sport, he became the world's heavyweight champion. And ironically enough, he used the Lou Thez press to win that championship, and that move was really cultivated right here in St. Louis by the legendary Lou Thez.
Oh, no, not again!
Little Richard brought into the ring, and a little spanking there by Tommy Wildfire Rich. Hayes nailed by the rights of Rich and Morton. Michael Hayes bouncing around in the wrong corner.
This is terrible. This is really, really terrible. First of all, Rich and Morton have no business teaming up against the Fabulous Freebirds because they're not even a real tag team, Rich and Morton. It's like Milli Vanilli challenging the New Kids on the Block to a battle of the bands.
I think the Freebirds might debate the fact they're not real, because they certainly, Rich and Morton, have certainly had the advantage in this contest thus far. Now there is a tag. Michael Hayes will be the legal man, comes in with the right hand, trying to gain the advantage on Tommy Wildfire Rich, who is set for the ride, but a nice reversal. Bam! There's the left.
Beautiful.
He comes out of nowhere with that left, and it found its mark. A deadly move by Hayes, and here's the DDT, front face lock. He who hesitates is backdropped.
Thank you, Confucius.
Tag made. Jimmy Jam Garvin is in, and so is Ricky Morton. Right hand buried to the midsection. Running knee lift by Morton. All 4, and Hayes is knocked out of the ring.
But Garvin has Morton.
Morton rolls him up. Wait a minute, Hayes with a bulldog. The referee, you can see, was putting Tommy out of the ring.
It's over.
Tommy back in the ring. Now Hayes work on the leg of Ricky Morton over there.
They're going to break that leg. They're going to break that leg just like they did to Robert Gibson.
Little Richard up top. Robert Gibson just nailed Little Richard with a crotch from the floor. They were going to come off on Morton's leg.
Jimmy, what are you doing, Jimmy?
Jimmy Garvin's choking Little Richard. He's choking Little Richard, and Morton rolls him up.
No, 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 no.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, Ricky Morton and Wildfire, Tommy Riggs.
While Garvin was choking Little Richard, Ricky Morton rolled him up.
No, 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 no.
Oh, Hayes!
Hey!
What a cheap shot by Michael Hayes on Little Richard.
Well, I told you they're going to hurt somebody tonight.
I can't believe they're just not a double DDT.
Oh, this is it. They're going to put him out for good.
Well, I've called him a gopher. He might be a gopher, but he doesn't deserve this. Is Morton and Rich not going to help him? I mean, they're not. Here comes Ricky Morton and Tommy Rich. to check on little Richard Marley. Oh, my God. Look down the aisle.
Look up at the stage. They got Robert Gibson trapped.
They've got Gibson trapped, sure to goodness. Oh, they
got Gibson.
They double clothesline Gibson. That is sick. What a sick move by the Freebirds.
I warned you. I warned you.
Well, there Jimmy Garvin was choking little Richard, and Ricky Morton took advantage of the moment.
Oh, yeah, a real cheap one here for Ricky Morton as he gets Jimmy Garvin from behind. But you see, I told you once and I told you again. Sooner or later, the Freebirds were going to get Robert Gibson, and they got Robert Gibson indeed. The man was on crutches, and wham, beautiful double clothesline.
What a dastardly move by the Freebirds. Tony Schiavone standing by with the lariat.
All right, Jim and Paulie, later on, U.S. title. It is a Texas lariat match. You know the story. The man said he wouldn't give you the title shot. World Championship Wrestler said, yes, you have to, but now we understand it's a Texas lariat match.
You know, they tried to push me into all these different types of matches, but, you know, I outthought them all. But this is going to be really different. Never before has a title match like this ever been done in a Texas lariat match. This rope right here, though it looks a little skinny, can hold some 600-pound steer. I know it can hold Lex Luger. We're going to tape each other up. We're going to get it right down. We're going to put it around our waist. And you got to drag the guy around 4 times and touch all 4 of those posts to be a winner. Lex Luger, I'm not real excited about this because they made me take the bell off because it was too violent. But I'm coming for the 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, Jim and Paul.